Wow, that's a rarity. Alright.
Hopefully.
Hello, Internet! Welcome back!
Everyone! We are the Grin Brothers, and we're continuing our playthrough of of Kameo, Elements of Power.
Legend of K.
I know, I have to listen to me introduce the Legend of K every time I'm editing a
Orphus
video.
does not give me much time to actually try and figure things out.
Not really. Honestly, it'll be nice, you know, when it gets to Kameo in the... You'll actually be willing to edit some of the episodes, and I can take a nice bit of break from it.
Are you going to try and respawn?
Because I don't think, you know, like... Here's an example. Rafi, do you want to edit some Legend of K episodes? See? Whereas if I said, hey Rafi, do you want to edit some Kameo?
Hey dude!
Hey dude wasn't quite what I was expecting, but...
Oh Jesus!
That is a very fast ogre.
So...
Speaking of Rafi, though, Nostalgia Creek has been uploading his Disney December episodes to YouTube recently, in January.
Oh.
And it was around this time that me and the rest of my family came to discover that Rafi has barely watched any Disney movies.
I'm just too young and lazy to watch the classics.
The earliest time of him watching the first Disney movie, in terms of, you know, when it came out sort of thing, the earliest in when it was released, that he's watched is apparently Emperor's New Groove, which came out in 2000. All of those wonderful classics, you know, the older classics in the, what some would probably term the Renaissance era of Disney, you know, sort of Lion King, Aladdin, Hercules, all that. Ravi hasn't seen them.
Ow, ow, this is...
He's barely seen any Disney movies. It's quite...
Mosquitoes are killing me.
It's quite terrifying. Admittedly, I'm at least happy that he, you know, he's at least seen my favourite Disney movies, Lilo and Stitch, but that wouldn't be hard. It came out in like 2001 or 2002.
Take that.
Oh yeah, okay. So, I've kind of just been trying to think of a subject...
Shush!
Doctor's been very noisy as of late.
No, something's upsetting me. Shut up! Shut up!
Dogs, quiet!
Even Mac's getting at it.
No.
Go shut him up.
I think Mum's out there, maybe.
I'm trying to figure out what to actually do here.
I was about to ask you what you're doing now. Dogs, quiet.
Ah! Figured it out! Kind of. Come on. Come on, slam your face into this. Yay! I know what I need to do.
Okay, do you mind explaining it to me then?
I'm getting him to run to trees to get the giant peppers so I can clog up steam.
Okay.
That is actually like... No. Need to kill these guys. No, leave me alone.
Speaking of Disney though,
Yeah,
and how
yeah,
Rafi could probably do a Disney December all of his own based on his first impressions of most of these Disney movies, because
Disney classics.
he hasn't watched most of the Disney classics.
And it's because I can't be bothered.
Admittedly, I do think people, you know, hype up the Disney classics a bit too much in a sense. Like, honestly, I think a lot of the Renaissance era ones, what people term the Renaissance era, is, you know, sort of Aladdin, Lion King, you know, basically the 90s Disney movies are actually better than the older Disney movies. And even then, you know, I feel a lot of the later sort of Disney movies, you know, from the 2000s onwards, you know, Emperor's New Groove, Lilo and Stitch,
Yeah.
and even recently with stuff like Tangled and Wreck-It Ralph, you know, they've actually been just as good, if not better.
Emperor's New Groove is beautiful,
Yeah.
and I'll have no one tell me otherwise.
That was so weird hearing, well, I didn't think I'd hear anyone dislike Emperor's New Groove, but...
Dogs! Stop being growly.
You know, watching Nostalgia Creek's Disney December, it's like really weird hearing how, you know, someone dislike Emperor's New Groove.
It is weird. There we go, finally.
Okay, so yeah, as I was saying, what are you doing? Just grabbing fruit.
Effectively. You see that? That's what I'm doing.
So you're making the ogre run into trees to block up
Steam.
steam.
With giant peppers.
Okay.
See? Ow.
Dogs are very growly at the moment.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying. But hey ho. What are you gonna do?
Should I lay them in the front room or just put them away if they keep that up at this?
Don't let them in front room, that'll make everything worse.
Probably. Yeah, dogs have got a lot more, you know, noisies of late.
Vanilla's the worst for it. She's way too defensive. She's like, everything upsets her.
Yeah, she's rather quiet when when I've been walking her as of late.
That's because she's alone. If she doesn't have her parents, she's fine. But at the moment she's with Susie and Mac, she becomes 100 times more annoying.
That is the worst possible camera angle you could give to that situation.
What?
Look at this wonderful blades of grass! Yeah. Are you somewhat bored at this section of the game, Rafi?
What?
You seem to be talking in a slightly duller tone.
It's because I'm trying to get it done and over with, because I want to get back to killing things and these goddamn mosquitoes.
Yeah, speaking of walking the dogs though, the other day I was walking Vanilla,
Right.
and I decided to take a walk into the woods.
Right. Where am I
went
going?
into the woods, over the mountains, all that.
Here. As you do.
Yeah. And
Are you kidding me?
I noticed something on the floor,
Here we go.
and conveniently for me, it turned out to be a sort of like coupon voucher thing for £5 off at the Harvester if you spend £25 or more.
So
and
Liam,
it was
being
still
the
valid.
kind, generous person that he is, took it for himself.
So I took it off the floor of the woods and went ahead and treated Mum and Rafi here to Harvester.
I was happy because it's free food.
It was a very nice meal, though. I probably I wasn't expecting it to be quite as big as it was. Like it was like 2 pieces of chicken, sweet corn, lots of chips, half rack of ribs, and I also had chicken wings with it.
Are you ready for the epic final
cucumbers,
shadow?
tomatoes.
You ready
and
for the final epic shadow
5
throw?
bread rolls. This is going to be a much more epic encounter. Like there's going to be like shadow trolls fusing together to form like one big shadow troll
No,
or something.
it isn't. It's going to be literally the exact same thing, probably, but with like one additional move. I mean, can I just
So
skip
frightening.
this?
Much scare.
It's like, oh no. Look at him.
You know, you'd think you wouldn't be surprised by the like what 6th time this has happened.
No. Vanilla! I can hear you, you know.
I can't imagine it'd be people out walking, you know, dogs or anything at the moment.
No, it's just
because
people.
It's freezing cold.
Oh, here we go.
How many people are even out at the moment?
You'd be surprised at how many people like to make my life miserable. Come on, land.
I don't think people are trying to purposely make your life miserable. If anything, they want to try and make you happier. Because you already seem depressed the moment we encounter you.
Stop trying to hug me, you freakish abomination. Let me kill you. There we go. I just literally got a nut shot on that guy, I'm pretty sure. A nut shot using... Vanilla!
Have nuts.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'd say if she keeps barking during this episode, we're gonna have to put the dogs away.
Probably.
Because this is getting ridiculous.
Just for a little bit, anyway. Oh no, he died.
Yeah, well,
Ow.
we'll see if they're...
Does like no damage, does... Well, it's just kind of
Darn
like...
it! It dodged to the side. No, it just stood still. You just had a terrible shot
No,
there.
the last time it dodged. By teleporting. What's going on? Well, there's no real threat to being hit because it just doesn't do enough damage.
I can safely say I'm not spinning up bubbles at the moment.
There's just no
It
real...
doesn't taste serious rustic as usual, but
There's just no real threat
like
from
hitting
anything. You can just kind of casually jog along and... Oh, he dodged again.
is that red skull thing homing in on you always?
Yeah, basically. You just stop it with tombstones and enemies.
Ah. Because I'm about to say your kick method didn't seem to work there.
Kicking doesn't do anything to it. I wasn't trying to kick it. I was kicking the little white guys. Come here.
But yeah, very nice meal we had. All because I decided to take a walk into the woods and found a random ticket voucher coupon on the floor.
After a legendary fight with Sheila Booth.
Yes, after a legendary fight with Sheila Booth. Sadly, it was just a normal Tuesday night for him.
You didn't do it right. It was just a normal Tuesday night for Sheila Booth.
I don't have to refer to him in...
Yes, you do! Thermite, become one with me. They're so ugly. You know, I take back my original statement. None of them are cute in their child form. They're all hideous abominations. Well, he's dead.
And he's dead. And that doesn't even look anything like him now. Like, what?
Well, he's still a termite. There you go. Thermite.
Oh, he's a midget.
Yes.
Ah.
He's a termite. What do you expect?
Oh, Thermite. I never saw the T in his name before.
You thought it was Hermite?
Yeah, so I thought it was Hermite, and I was wondering why on earth you were saying it Thermite when I saw in the sort of when they said the word on the screen that it was Hermite.
Okay, do you hear someone calling my name?
No. Wait. I bet it's the old hag and the ancestors trying to contact you telepathically.
They only just brought up the fact that she's got telepathy, because she's used it several times.
Yeah.
Oh! Okay.
Boogity 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 boo.
Very good.
Okay.
Now listen to me carefully. Bring the Whatnot book back to me, to us, so we can make sure you're ready to face
There you
the
go.
order.
That sounded suspicious.
Ready now.
To me,
No!
to us.
Off to fight
Yeah.
him without preparation is exactly what he wants.
If Thorn wants a war, I'll give him a war.
Now
Okay.
you're starting to sound like your father. And I
The father who made
father
stupid
who made-
decisions and got himself
You
killed.
have no idea what you're dealing with.
No, I've got...
Arguing will get us nowhere. And time
How
is
did you do
precious.
this?
Wise as always. But don't you also think, my dear ancestors, it would be wise for her to return to the Enchanted Kingdom?
Or we could just, you know, make a gun and shoot him in the face till he dies.
No, they're the ones who
If
can make the
Kameo says
things.
She feels confident in her command of the elemental warriors. Then
Well, you lot better support me, because you've done nothing.
Enough. It's decided. Kameo, go forth and face Thorn with our blessing.
This is gonna go terribly wrong.
making a grave mistake.
Yeah, to be fair, the Lizard Lady's got a fair point.
Yep.
To rally the troops and come to your aid. Until then, fight for the honor of.
It's like it's not like you're timed or anything.
Honor of my
No,
father.
he's kind... Thorn's been kind of taking his time.
All of you.
Cool. Right. So...
Yeah, I don't think comparing Kameo to her father who didn't really.
Look at him. He's a midget.
Nah.
I can't...
Didn't you say this one was overpowered?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my god,
Carrying-
he's carrying a planet.
Carrying the Earth, yeah.
Weird egg-shaped planet. That's a...
Soleil,
Okay. That's terrifying.
yeah.
That's a cauldron.
Yeah, that's surprisingly less terrifying. The
go-
planet is pretty
yeah,
cool.
I'm going
Yeah,
with the
planet.
What's Backblast do?
Backblast will create a vortex in front of Thermite's magma bowl, which can be directed by aiming the mortar technique. Any troll caught in this vortex will be dragged slowly but surely towards Thermite until they become wedged helplessly.
Not really necessary.
Fire burst, and split.
What I'll do is get Fire Burst and Atom Splurb.
I thought you'd have more fruit left, given how many of them you've been, stocking up on.
Apparently I've not stuck... Well, the problem is you get so many of the creatures near the end,
Yeah.
so they kind of throw too many at you, wherein... It causes you to run out of your things quite quickly.
Maybe I should get you a flask, because your tea doesn't seem to last very long.
It's because I drink it quick.
Yeah, you drink it
So
boiling
this,
hot.
this little guy. Alright, mortar.
I guess you can open some of these treasure chests here, and then we
Ranged
can end the
attack.
episode.
He's got range. Which instant... Oh, Jesus, I forgot he can do that as well. So yeah, that's a
Is
slight...
that fire going to hurt you if you walk into it?
The fire
Yes.
doesn't, but... Oh,
No,
it
it
does.
does. No,
Yeah.
it heals you. Do that again. Pretty sure it was healing you.
I'm doing that. He can hurt himself with his own explosions. That is a slight problem. Yeah,
See?
it is.
You're healing with fire.
Right. This is, yeah, just death in front of you.
Yep.
Probably his only problem is he's a bit slow on the turning, but look at his speed compared to like a lot of the others.
True.
And then he can do this.
So
And
basically,
he just becomes Major Ruin,
yeah.
but better. Because you can actually control it.
Yeah, there's going to be like a part where they, like in the final boss battle, where they force you to use all of the sort of elements,
Rubble.
and then.
Rubble will save today.
Yeah. So is this how far you got? You know, like where did you get stuck exactly?
Well, I didn't necessarily get stuck after this point. I just forgot to
Okay.
finish the
Okay.
game.
Well, after this, we will end the episode because that's like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
forgot about that.
Oh, no cutscene. Okay. Cheerio, everyone.
See you later.